little musical geniuses. Today, can you see what I have in front of me? I have a violin in front of me because today we're going to learn about the string family, which it makes part of the orchestra. So, you all belong to a family. And in your family, you all share the same surname. So I've got the string family here. And if you're in a family, you also kind of look like each other. So you can tell you belong to the family. The Block family, or the Sachs family, or the Smith family. And yes, the string family. You can see the child, the mommy, the daddy, and the grandpa. You got that? So, they look similar. They're just different sizes. Each one of these string instruments has got 4 strings. That's why it's called the string family. And in order to make a sound, you have to play these strings with a bow. This is the bow. You also have to tune the strings with these tuning pegs to make the correct sound. Well, to make the correct note, because you have to tune them A, D, G, and E. Now, here's my bow. Let's talk about the bow. This part of the bow comes from a horse's tail. You didn't expect me to tell you that. Why? Because the horse's tail is very strong, but it's also very smooth. So they use it because it's strong, so it's not going to break. These little hairs are not going to break. But the problem is it is very smooth, a horse's tail. So it's not sticky enough to pull across these strings. So we have to put something called resin on this part, on the horse's tail, on these hairs. Resin is like a glue. It comes from a tree called, and when it comes from a tree, it's called sap. And that sap is turned to resin. So this glue is from the tree. You need to go outside and look at trees. Some trees often have sap in them. It's like a goldy color, like a goldy bubble. Quite hard. And now I'm going to rub some of this resin onto my bow, like that. And now I can play. So what do? I have to play the violin under my chin. I balance it here, shoulder and chin, and I use this hand to change the notes. Listen. That's the violin. I'm going to play you a piece of music. So I'm going to see if let me get it. With the violin playing. It's so beautiful. Let's listen. Now, I can show you another picture of the little boy playing the violin there. Now we come into the mommy. So the mommy's a little bit bigger. Her name is Viola. She is still small enough to hold under your chin. There's the Viola. See, you can still put her under your chin. And the only difference is her sounds are going to be a little bit lower because she's bigger. The bigger your instrument is, the lower your sounds. The smaller your instrument, the higher the sounds. So now it's going to sound a little bit like the violin, but the notes are just a little bit lower. Here it comes. Oh, that's not the viola, sorry. violin, viola. Now comes the daddy. The daddy is called cello. Now you can see he's quite big. We now can't put him under our chin anymore. We have to sit on a chair and we have to put him between our legs, and he's got a little peg there at the bottom. So the peg can balance on the floor and not slip, and we play it that way. Like that. There's this little boy playing cello. See? And instead of playing the bow there, we play the bow this way. And now the sound's going to be deeper. It's going to be lower because now it's a daddy. And his name is Cello. So let's listen to the cello. Sorry guys, can't get there. Here we go. Listen. Comes the big double bass, the grandpa. He is so big that you need to stand up to play him. And even then he's taller than you. And if you take him on an aeroplane to go somewhere, he has to have his own seat just for himself, the big man. So his voice is going to be the deepest. Let's try and find him. Listen to us. Just let me find the music. It's not coming up. Give me 2 seconds. Oi, what's happened? It's coming! Wait for the cello! Get ready for the deep, 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 deep voice. Are you waiting? There we go. The double bass.
No, it sounds like born. Very like standing up when you play. The big chair double bass.
So, those are the 4 members of the string family. Let's go through it again. The child, violin. Mommy, viola. Daddy, cello.
Grandpa, the big double bass.
I wonder which one is your favorite. I'll tell you my favorite. My favorite is the cello. Love the cello. Sit on the chair and you play the beautiful, rich sound. Oh, melts my heart. I hope you enjoyed that, guys. Before I say goodbye, I just want to remind you of glockenspiel. I know I didn't ask you to get your glockenspiels ready, so I'm just going to remind you on this piece of paper here. Here is C. The orange one is D for Debbie. And the blue one here with your other hand is A. So we play. Let's go. C, D, other hand, A. One more time with your right hand. C, let's go next door, D, and now A. And soon we're going to learn another note and have a lot of fun with our new note. Have a good week, guys. Bye.